Hi Libra, this is Laura from Tarot Dynamic, and I'm here to do your June monthly love reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so if you'd like a more specific, personalized reading, please click on the link in the description box. You can check out your other placements in my other videos. I do monthly and mid-monthly, and sometimes a couple like extra little things, so... All right, please be sure to please subscribe to my channel and like it, leave a comment. If there's any type of videos that you're wanting to see, like a general video, please give me ideas. I love doing this. I do this for you guys. So the more comments, the better. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start with Libra. Okay. Tell me a little bit about this situation. Okay, we have the Star in the upright, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe there was something that you put a lot of faith and hope in. Maybe it was a wish. Maybe you feel like you're giving up on it. Let's see. What's on Libra's mind? What's on Libra's mind? See. Okay, Temperance in reverse. Okay, and your actions, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Coming out of the recent past, we have the Tower in the upright. And going into the future, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, in the upright. All right, so how does Libra really feel about this? How does Libra really feel about this? Okay, we have the King of Swords in the upright. Okay. What about external influences? We have the Justice card in the upright. Okay. What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of all of this? We have the Magician in the upright and possible outcome predictions. Okay, we have the Lovers reversed. Okay, definitely need some clarity on this. Okay, if we're talking about a love relationship here, tell me about, is this something that you were hoping was going to happen? You're hoping that was going to manifest, but you're also feeling like giving up at the same time? There was definitely something unexpected, a shock that happened in the past. On your mind is the Temperance reverse, but let's find out about the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star in the upright. Give me a card on that. Page of Wands in the upright. Maybe it was like a new relationship. Maybe something, you're having trouble getting something off the ground. It may be somebody you really like. Maybe it's a wish. Maybe you're having faith in that the relationship will work. But somebody may feel like they're giving up a little bit. Or you're not sure if this is going to go anywhere, but you have the hopes that it will. If they were talking about a child, we could be talking about your relationship with a child. We could be talking about somebody with fire in their chart. We could be talking about a budding relationship. Maybe you're hoping somebody communicates something to you. Let's see what's happening on your thoughts and your mind. So we've got Temperance in reverse. Give me a card on Temperance in reverse, please. Okay, now we have, so it's like a part of you is sitting there waiting. I'm getting a lot of manifestation. So you're waiting for something. You're feeling, it's almost like I'm getting a feeling of like you're feeling a little bit impatient. You're feeling a little unbalanced while you're waiting on this to happen. What's happening in your actions with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Death card. All right. So death can be all about endings that cause transformation, especially when we have the Tower. So maybe you did something to end something in the past, but I'll clarify that. So with the Death and the upright and the Nine of Pentacles, Maybe there was something where you were trying to work on some type of situation that ended and maybe you caused that ending. Could be the other person. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to me is somebody who's, because sometimes in the Nine of Pentacles in the upright could be somebody who's a little bit more independent, wanting to be single. To me, this is somebody who still wants that stability, but is not necessarily wanting to be single. Maybe something happened that caused an ending to a relationship that you're still wanting to work on. Tell me what happened. It's always so. Sometimes, people are like, why do I need to know what happened in the past? Well, sometimes what happens in the past clarifies what's happening going on right now and what's going to happen in the future. So let's find out what happened in the past. Give me one card. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles to me can be a father, a boss, somebody who's stable. It could be a husband. Something, I'm going to need another clarification on that. So something happened with that person because that person's in the upright. What happened? Okay. Maybe somebody was offering you love and for whatever reason, they kind of withdrew. Maybe it was some type of apology that came off a little insincere. Maybe somebody, I'm getting like maybe somebody didn't contact you, didn't, like you thought there was going to be a budding romance with somebody that, or some type of emotional exchange with somebody and it didn't happen. If this is somebody that you like were with, maybe you felt like it just wasn't getting off the ground. Some type of relationship, though, with somebody else, it did cause some type of tower moment for you. Like if I was reading, let's say, for if you had, it's because it's, I'm reading for not necessarily a specific problem. So the situation, the current situation is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star. It was almost like you were giving up on something. Maybe this person was like somehow this relationship transformed you, changed you. It's like I'm getting a strong feeling of still waiting on something, feeling like you're going to give up. Is causing a little bit of like your impatient feeling, unbalanced feelings. It's like you're wanting to be in this person's life, but you're not necessarily moving forward with anything. It's almost like I'm getting, like it's like the hangman, like I'm getting that type of feeling. Like I don't feel like you're necessarily in the dark about what's going on. I think that you're well aware. Let's get one on this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay, it looks like, maybe you're waiting. Maybe by taking a step back, there is, when we see this, the Two of Cups, a lot of times that's a divine partnership. That's an emotional partnership. If it's a partnership with somebody, it looks like somebody's coming in. I mean, the Queen of Cups in the upright can be somebody who's emotionally available. She's nurturing. She tells you, like, if she feels a certain type of way, she will tell you. It's somebody who doesn't necessarily withdraw their, like, love. It looks like a quite loving connection is coming towards you. But let's see what's happening in this King of Swords. So King of Swords, I'm taking that, it's you. Somebody that is, you definitely are somebody who can speak your mind. You're definitely somebody who knows what you want. And there's the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I don't know if you have air in your chart, if the other person has air in their chart, but you're wanting to go forward with this. Give me one more card on that, please. The Sun, yeah. Like you see things for what they are. You see things very clearly. If you're still with this person, it's like you're somebody who is very well self-aware, self-confident, self-assured. But something happened in the past, and I'm getting that as that's what's transformed you into who you are now, if that makes sense. You're getting a little impatient, but it doesn't seem like your behavior is like your behavior's fine. Like you're not, like don't see it as you're doing anything really like inconsistent. Like I'm seeing you as consistent, reliable. Let's see what this external factors are with this Justice. And so here we have the King of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that you want, that you feel is really, there's some type of, there's a balanced relationship. Somebody around you who's emotionally mature, emotionally available. Maybe this somebody who also, somebody who is going to give you that cup of love, okay? Somebody who's like nurturing and caring. What is the whole purpose of this? Tell me about this Magician. Tell me about the Magician. And this is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. I'm getting a lot of kings and queens here, so I don't know if you're married, if this other person is married. Maybe you guys are married to each other. You know, with the Magician is in the upright. When it's in the reverse, sometimes I think of somebody who's kind of either feels powerless, can kind of be manipulative. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, I can see that as somebody who, it's almost like, I always think of like the Queen of Cups in the reverse as somebody who, and I just had this conversation with somebody earlier today about a comment somebody made about, my only problem is that I love too much. Loving too much that's not the issue. Is loving somebody is not the issue. It's that the lack of boundaries, or maybe thinking that because you love a certain way, the other person has to love that the same way as you. Or it's somebody who, I don't know if you've ever heard of like a helicopter parent, where it's like they are constantly getting their kid out of trouble. They're constantly trying to make decisions for their kid. And they're just really, they do everything for their kid. And it's not because they don't love their kid. I mean, it's not, or it's because they love too much. It's that they're trying to avoid like these type of tower moments. And so instead of allowing like the child to make their own mistakes, and learn from those mistakes, they're trying to like get in there beforehand. It's like the kid who, let's say if this is kind of an extreme example, but if like a kid gets like say arrested, the parent is constantly bailing them out, and it's not really teaching them anything because they know, oh, well, mom's always going to come in and, you know, clear things up for me, or mom's going to always have my back. It's good to have somebody's back, but it's also, you want to allow people to kind of learn along the way, because that's where we really learn, is when we make mistakes. If everything's always the sun, we don't, you know, even too much of the sun, you get burnt. Let's see what's happening with this lovers in reverse. Okay. So the Eight of Swords in reverse is kind of, maybe there's some type of, it's like trying to find balance, I'm thinking with overall, it's like trying to find balance, trying to be patient, allowing somebody else to make their mistakes. You know, the Lovers reverse can be like a disconnect, but let's see. Give me one more on that. The Hermit. Yeah, it's really, I'm getting from, if I could sum up all of this, it's like something's happened. Maybe you've had a lot of struggles in the past. Maybe you've had issues with a father figure, a husband, a boss. Somehow something has transformed you. I think you are somebody who is balanced. Your intentions are good. Maybe you're sick of waiting. Maybe you're somebody who's willing to put in the work, but you're not sure if the other person is. I think that the other person or something external to you, I don't know if it's necessarily this person, but this is full of love, but there's a lot of balance there. I don't know if you're dealing with some type of a Libra or maybe somebody with a water sign. You have a lot of clarity of the situation. You are somebody who's consistent and reliable. I do with this, where I don't kind of like this is where's the purpose, so I'm getting like with the Queen of Cups is somebody who may be, where it can be like emotionally manipulative, but I'm not getting the feeling that it's from a place of deceit. I'm getting it more from it's a place of maybe a lack of boundaries. Trying to manipulate a situation or trying to, manifest a situation where maybe it's just you kind of have to let the other person figure things out. With the 8 of Swords in reverse here, sometimes that'll lead me to the 7 of Swords, and that could be somebody who's avoiding. I'm not getting it that this person is avoiding necessarily because they want to break up or don't want to be with you or don't want to be a part of your life, but I think that they're just really needing to go within. Okay. And this could be you, that it's kind of maybe taking a step back, allow people to do their thing, allow people to come to you. Of course, you need to put in some work too, but it's that I'm getting a strong feeling that maybe this person did feel like there's somebody who avoids things or they can get trapped in their head. But they're needing to kind of go within to look at, and it's not necessarily if they really want to have you in their life, but of what they really want for themselves. So I'm seeing this as like 2 pretty like good people trying to come together, but there's some type of disconnect here, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think that maybe if you give this person a little bit of space, they will reciprocate. Or the universe has a way of, if you give somebody space and they kind of drop off, that is what it is, it's just allowing space for somebody else to come into your life. Let's see. So we've got the Lovers reverse, 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Oh gosh. So I don't get a strong like breakup energy if this is somebody you're breaking up with. But I think that maybe you need to rely on other sources, meaning friends, family, mentors. Be careful, where you're giving your energy, okay? If this isn't somebody that you feel like maybe you're putting in too much work and that this other person is just not reciprocating, then maybe go out there, but meet some other people, date, socialize. And I know right now it might be a hard time, but there are so many different ways around that. And I think that we're seeing that. But I think in the end you'll be fine. But you just need to watch where you put your energy, really. And allow people to kind of learn how to come to you, okay? So that's really all I have for you. So I hope this was helpful, Libra. And yeah, if you'd like a personal reading with me, click on the link in the description box. Otherwise, please subscribe, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Bye.